to say that my father, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather were engineers, but they weren't. I was the first one. I'd also like to be able to say that I played with Legos when I was a boy, and that's why I wanted to build things. But actually, I took architectural drafting in high school and loved it and thought, oh, maybe I should be an architect. And then found out it took 6 years to be an architect. So I said, well, okay, what's the next best thing? And I looked into civil engineering.
I've known John for a long time. John was actually a new grad back in 1981 when I was a summer intern, and we met on the Benesh softball team playing softball down in Grant Park in Chicago.
I've been at Benesh for every day of my 43-year career, and I've always loved our culture. Never wanted to go anywhere else. I can't say that I always had a plan that I wanted to be CEO of a consulting engineering firm, but it evolves over time when you find out that you enjoy the management and the leadership side of it as much as you enjoy the technical side of it.
I would define John's leadership style as democratic.
You know, John's a wonderfully engaging, kind of quiet but really effective leader.
John is an amazing leader. He is very thoughtful. He cares deeply and passionately about the projects that he engages in, and that's certainly true of the Institute.
John has worked tirelessly at both the state and national levels on many issues that have come in front of ACEC in both the legislative and regulatory arenas. John's work has helped elevate the industry for all companies, not just Benesh.
I don't think John ever participated in ACEC to see how that could benefit us. He was always looking to see how he could help other firms in the industry, whether it be at the state level, the national level, just recently at the Research Institute.
So John approached me when I was at ACEC Illinois and let me know that he was very interested in applying for ACEC XCOM and got the seat, got elected and nominated and elected to XCOM. But as the ACEC Institute was getting kind of born, John came back to me and says, you know, I think I'm going to give up my quest for ACEC National XCOM Chair and go and serve and try to be the first chair of the ACEC Institute.
And when this idea of an institute was brought up, the Research Institute, I really thought, wow, that could be transformational for ACEC. And I was very impressed with the goals, and one that stood out to me was positioning our industry as thought leaders.
I really marvel at how John took that idea and took that challenge from ACEC's strategic planning effort to create the Research Institute. And then kind of went about in a really kind of thoughtful way of attracting and engaging a broad array of leaders to the board of directors.
He has given so much time and effort and energy to the Institute, to getting it up and running. We were really, building the ship while we were sailing it. And he has just given endlessly of his time.
If I had to sum John's career up into 3 words, I would say optimistic, compassionate, but I think most of all, it would be passionate. And that's whether it's for Benesh, for our industry, or for his golf game. John is a very passionate person, and anyone that knows him knows that.
Kind of that servant leader, an insightful, thoughtful leader, and a friend to me and so many.
Passionate, dedicated, visionary leader. I guess that's really 4 words, but that's okay. He deserves a 4th word.
Receiving this award is just amazing to me, and opportunities that I've had within ACEC in my career are all owed to other people. I wouldn't have ever gotten on to XCOM if Benesh didn't really push me to do that, and if I wasn't on XCOM, I probably wouldn't have ended up as the inaugural chair of the Institute. I could thank a million people, but it's just, you don't ever think you deserve an award like this, but I'm sure as heck honored to be selected.